So the original recipe has an egg white that's mixed in, and I'm going to substitute that with Aquafaba, which a lot of people haven't heard of, but that's actually, you can make a pretty good egg white replacement by using the liquid that comes in a can of cooked garbanzo beans, also called chickpeas. And usually this is something we would discard when we're using the can of beans, but it's a great way to actually use that. We just want to get the same volume of liquid here as we would have in an egg. So an egg is about 2 tablespoons worth of egg white and about 1 tablespoon worth of egg yolk. So since I'm just replacing 1 egg white, I'm just taking 2 tablespoons of the liquid from the garbanzo beans. And then if you want to whip this up, which again, if you want to make something where you're replacing whipped egg whites, this would be a great substitution. To help it whip and to hold its peaks, you can add a little bit of something called cream of tartar, which helps to stabilize that. It also works well when whipping egg whites if you need to, but again, for this recipe, I won't be whipping the egg whites. You can, if you have like a really good mixing arm, you could do this by hand. I would recommend, if you're not used to doing that, use a hand mixer. It can be like this one, a very inexpensive home hand mixer. And I'll stop at a couple points along the way to show you what egg white peaks, or if you're doing aquafaba, it looks exactly the same, what that would look like. So this is where we just started mixing. There's no peaks here. This is very liquidy, so we'll swish around in the bowl. And this is getting just to the point where we're almost going to start getting peaks, but not quite. So peaks are when you would pull the mixer away and then it would leave little points, and there's not anything happening like that right now. I'll mix just a little longer and then we'll have soft peaks. So right here, we're just about at soft peak stage, maybe go just a little bit further. But if you pull it away, a peak will stay just for a second. We'll go just another second or two and we'll be perfect. So now I'm between the soft peak and the firm peak stage. So soft peaks will kind of fold over on themselves. And if they just stay straight up and pointy, then that's a firm peak. So if you want to make it totally plant-based, just make sure to use the aquafaba that we whipped up.